Hi everybody, I hope you all are having a fantastic week. Now I just wanted to come here and give you an interesting quick update. Now, and this comes in from something that I actually experienced a few years ago and the decision as to why I chose to join this particular board. And the announcement will be coming in probably by Friday or next week Monday. Now, about 8 years ago when I joined the sports industry, one of the things that I wanted to do is I was curious in getting education that was impactful for me in the sports industry. Now, I was looking specifically for the business of sports. Now, I did not want anything that was going to keep me in school for too long, which means I did not want to go for school for 4 years just to learn sports. No, I did not want that. And at the same time, I wanted something that was going to be very intent. So it's like it is short, it is fast, I can learn, I can talk to the lecturers, and I get what I really want. And that was one of the things that was really impactful to me in what I was looking for. Now, unfortunately, I could not get anything on the African continent. And trust me, I looked. And at the same time, it was worthy in terms of cost. Some of the sports education that we have on this continent is insane. And for us to be, just for a diploma, the costs were high and I was just starting out. That is how I ended up in the UK. And one of the UK, that is where I learned my analytics. That is where I learned analysis, sports analysis, team analysis, individual analysis, etc. But at the same time, that is where I learned the business of sports. And this is also where I met a good number of Africans who are doing what I was doing in different levels. And so we were able to have conversations together and learn from each other. Craziest thing is, fast forward 8 years later, some of these amazing people, we have come together and we have formed the Business of Sports Institute Africa. This is a solely dedicated online university that will be training our Africans for the sports market. And this is specifically for those who are looking to work in the back office. Are you looking for marketing classes? Are you looking to understand law, the sports law? Are you looking, because every single person who has come to be able to do the course are not just also university. So we have some university lecturers, but at the same time, we have people who've been in the industry for years. They've learned for long. And from what they've learned, they have come together with a course to be able now to give it to you. And I want to share why this is important. These are short, small 6 weeks courses that allow you to be able to get the knowledge that you want on the go. One thing about sports is because it is changing so fast and every day we've got new laws, every day we've got new things that are changing. It's very difficult for you to be in school for 4 years doing a university degree, because in the 4 years by the time you finish, the laws have changed so much, things have changed so much that whatever you have learned is currently past tense. And then now you have to come back into the industry and start again. And we are trying to avoid that. So instead, we are offering short courses for 6 weeks to 8 weeks. The longest is going to be a year. But they are impactful. They are right now. They are on the go. The people who are teaching you are lecturers who are currently working in various departments in the sports industry in Africa and also away. And so I want to introduce you guys to the Business of Sports Institute Africa. For any of you who really want to get that impactful education, kindly just go online, just go to there's a link on my profile right now. That is the SCARE website. Go to it, go to the education section. You'll be able to find BOSS and check what we have available. And the reason as to why I'm telling you this is because you want to be able to learn on the go. For those of you who already have degrees, you're already working, you want to be able to advance your education. Because if there's one industry that I have learned as a person, that education never ends, is the sports industry. We are constantly always in classes. And because of that, we are always developing our brains, we're always developing our skills, we are always developing new ideas. FIFA is always changing the laws, it's always advancing the laws. Where else are you going to learn this if it's not for the short course classes that we are offering, and especially tailor-made for Africa, which means all of our lecturers are African lecturers who are coming from the sports industries. They've learned abroad, they learned local, and they've come together to be able to give you these courses. We currently have an offer for anybody who wants to be a FIFA agent. When I wanted to be an agent about 3 years ago, I got the documentation. I remember I got the course manual, and I think it was about 600 pages, and I was shook. I was like, do I have the time to read 600 pages worth of documents in order to sit for the exam? But now we've created a 6-week course that covers all of that. And it literally ends about a week before the FIFA exams. That allows for your brain to still be fresh by the time you're walking into that exam room. The lecturers are going to walk you through every single thing that is set on the FIFA manuals, so that now you're able to sit down and do your exams. And for those of you who will be taking the exams, I wish you the very best, because I know for a fact we have some of the most fantastic lecturers, amazing lawyers that are actually going to be teaching you those courses. For everybody else, please feel free to go into the Business of Sports Institute Africa website, see what we have. For those who are looking for jobs, especially in the sports industry, and you're finding a hard time, we have a job section for you as well. We have a good number of companies that are offering both internship and immediate employment for people who are looking for jobs in the sports industry. Go there, find you something, and I wish you well as you apply. Until then, thank you so much, and I'm hoping to see a lot of you venture into the back office, and that is the business side of sports, so that we can see you all on the ground. Skia as well is one of the companies that will be offering internships. We have 2 internships a year slots for those who are either in Kenya or the better part of Africa. So I'm looking forward to being able to teach some of you behind the scenes on the go this year, as we walk through the Year of the Tribe. Until then, see you later.